Hasan brought his fat friend on to make fun of me. Can you believe that? All right, get ready. Get ready.
Suck Trump off and the one who wants to suck Trump off.
Yeah, Nick Fuentes and Laura Loomer agree. So does Asmongold. Asmongold was like, yeah, fuck around and find out. Yeah. Yeah. Lock him up. Again.
I never advocated for Hasan to get locked up. I never advocated for that.
Fucking content creator on this goddamn platform. Literally supposed to be somewhat of a colleague here.
I didn't so I want make sure that he knows this. I'm not advocating for him to go to jail. I don't know if he did anything wrong. Now, if he did something wrong, of course you should go to jail. Of course you should face a penalty. Like, yeah, duh. But that's not because I have disagreements with Hasan politically. It's the same as like if you stole a car, you should go to jail for stealing a car. Obviously, you should go to jail if you do something that's wrong. But I never presumed his guilt. I never said that he was guilty. He did. Now it seems to me like he is. It does. It seems like he is. But I never said that. I never implied that. I have no idea. The fact is that, again, like this is the misframing that he likes to do. He tries to making shit up. Yeah, this is why everybody is celebrating him getting subpoenaed. It's because you literally just lie and make things up for nothing. I never celebrated you going to jail because you don't even know. You're not even going to go. This is the most overblown thing, by the way. Wow. Oh my God. You get a subpoena. Okay. You're going to have to appear. Now, maybe it's not overblown because you know things that are in your communications that I don't know, and they're more damning than what people think. That's the only example and only reason I can think that he's this upset about it. But let's assume that's not true. Anyway, what I'm saying is that, yeah, they should go through the process. And obviously, if you broke the law, you should face penalties. Like, duh, of course. So that's it. And yeah, you said it was better. Yeah, you said it was better with him around. Yeah, I said I didn't even like, on a personal level, I don't even want him to go to jail. If Hasan goes to jail, then there's less content for me. So I don't even want him to go to jail in the first place. So it's not even really true. None of this is even true. But yeah, fuck around and find out. I shouldn't have done it. Shouldn't have gone to a communist government and a communist country and coordinated with the government. You said that on your podcast. You did. You said it. Shouldn't have said that. Big mistake.
Salivating at the prospect.
Salivating.
Salivating at the prospect of me being arrested.
I gotta fucking...
Getting arrested. I did not. Also, being subpoenaed isn't getting arrested. These are two totally different things. It's not even true. Okay. All right.
I'm gonna go have a whole pizza after this, dude.
We know.
Elon's boosting Asmold's final solution. That's what's new.
Elon's boosting Asmold's final solution. This is the framing that these people use. Oh my God. This is... what are we talking about?
New on Twitch. Oh yeah, this is my main op on Twitch, the guy who doesn't shower.
Dude, this guy...
The main op on Twitch. I like, listen, I don't even like, yeah, I criticize things he says. I'm not even that mean. I feel like I'm pretty reasonable. And also, the reason why the main op is me, that you think, it's because you're, like, Destiny gets unbanned. Looking like the fucking Grinch. Bro, smiling like the Grinch. After you get done typing and he gets unbanned. And you want to talk about, yeah, I wonder why. It's because you got all the other ones banned. Really?
He's such a fucking dork, it's crazy.
He's like,
I'm a dork.
Very easy solution for this. Bring in the National Guard, round them all up, and put them in forced labor camps.
What?
Keep the ones who are violent and attack police done.
Yeah.
You can literally solve this problem overnight, but we choose to allow these animals to run wild. Elon Musk, 100.
100.
You fucking idiots not understand what... anything. Like,
Do you guys not understand anything? Yeah, well, no. Okay, what is it? What do we not understand?
Society, due process, any of that
Wait,
shit?
what is this? You're saying about society?
Anything. Like, a society, due process.
A society? What kind of a society can you have whenever people are lighting fucking, like, satanic fire circles in the middle of a parking garage, doing donuts, holding an M16 or an AR-15 out the window, shooting it off? Maybe they actually, you know what? I'm not sure if they shot it off. Maybe they were just holding it. Yeah, that sounds like the society I want to live in. Oh, the due process. Okay.
Process any of that shit.
Let's follow the due process. What is the due process? Oh, and by the way, do you know what one version of due process is? Invoking the Insurrection Act and doing exactly what I said. That is the due process because that law is on the books and they actively are not enforcing federal law, which is a justification to invoke the Insurrection Act. Everything that I'm saying is completely within the process. I'm not inventing anything new. I'm not saying anything different. I'm saying that we should go back and do what we already did. Did Charlie get due process? No. And also, by the way, I don't really give a fuck about that either. Like, just to be very clear, if your version of due process is some random fucking parasite retard that's driving around lighting things on fire, gets 7 different court appeals, and gets to sit home on a $200 bond, then yeah, I think the due process should be changed.
I mean, it's fucking crazy. Also, what is that fucking... Why do people listen to that fucking guy? He's fucking disgusting.
Shut up, fatty. Shut up. What are you talking about, fatty? Call me I'm disgusting? I guarantee you... Okay, here's the thing. If me and Stavros and Hasan had to walk 3 miles, at the end of those 3 miles, I don't know what Hasan eats a lot. And so he might, well, but this guy probably eats a lot too, right? He's talking about eating a whole pizza. I would smell the best out of all 3 of them. I would. See, this is what happens whenever you're fat. Is that you think this is the way it is.
How did this happen? He looks like shit, right? He probably gets no fucking pussy. Asmongold, whatever the fuck his name is.
I don't know, man. There's clout. He's got clout.
It's really crazy to me. By the way, I think that these guys are really kind of self-reporting. So much of men that are leftists are just using it as a mating technique. They don't actually believe any of this shit. They don't even think any of this. They know it's bullshit. They just say it because it's a good way to get women to like them. That's it.
Do girls suck is disgusting?
I have no idea. But
do girls suck my dick? What? What are you asking? What are you talking about that for, man? What's wrong with you?
Is that what he even likes? What does he
know.
do with his fucking...
Today we remember George Floyd, who was murdered by a former Minneapolis police officer.
Oh, they're not going to like this one. Yeah, they're not going to like this one at all. But anyway, so this is the reason, is that a lot of these guys view sexual approval from women to be the prime and the most important thing. And their entire personalities and existences are on the internet are a performance in order to elicit that sexual approval from women. That's literally it. So, yeah, I mean, I don't really, I don't have a girlfriend right now. No, I don't. Yeah, maybe in the future I will, maybe not. I don't, this is not my whole life. There's Sims? Yeah.
Why is he weighing in?
Why am I weighing in?
Some fucking idiot that what did he stream?
Because Elon boosted the fuck out of this shit.
But what did he stream? How did he get famous? Fucking
World of
Minecraft?
Warcraft.
Oh my god.
Yeah, no.
A fucking World of Warcraft guy?
Yeah.
People listen to that fucking guy, can't take a fucking shower?
Yeah.
I don't need to, because I'm not fat. I don't smell bad. Fat people smell bad.
Just don't be like you. I'm telling you, I'm fat and ugly. You don't have to live like that. You just have, if you put light into the world and positivity, you'll get
just like what you're doing right now. Yeah, light and positivity is being okay with a bunch of people having random teen takeovers and lighting things on fire and driving around with machine guns. Yeah, I don't think so. I don't think that's light and positivity. I think that's retarded. It's completely unstable. And I don't know why you would even say they're so performative as usual. They are. They're performative for female approval. That's it. That's the reason why these guys do this. Take the hat off. Oh no, he's balding. He's fat and bald. Just like, listen, I'm bald, right? He's fat and bald. Maybe if I eat a lot of food, maybe I'll be fat too. I don't know.
Get sucked off.
Yeah.
Don't go into the dark.
Wait, again.
To live like that. You just have, if you put light into the world and positivity, you'll get sucked off.
Yeah.
It's all about having sex with women. Their entire worldview and everything is built around the sexual approval of women. That's it. It's kind of sad. Really.
Don't go into the dark side with a dirty ass motherfucker.
And also, like, by the way, I don't really like talking about a lot of like relationships or girls I talk to or don't talk to or anything else. I don't like getting involved in this. It's weird. I don't need to prove anything. I don't need to indicate that women like me. It's just silly. Why would I do that? It's embarrassing.
Who doesn't even fucking shower. He doesn't know shit about what he's talking about.
See, this is the reason. See, Hasan used to be fat. Now, he might be fat. Hasan eats a lot of food. He'll probably be fat again. But right now, he's not that fat. So Hasan, like, this is the reason why showering is such a big deal to them, right? Because he might not be fat now, but he's trans fat. He still has the mind of a fat person. And so, like, both of them are talking about how important showering is because to them it is. It's tremendously important. Matters a lot.
Crying at the casket of a criminal scumbag who was driving fat, pointed a gun at a pregnant woman. You're lucky the Trump admin is full of pussies, or you'd be getting tried for sedition with a best.
You don't even know what sedition means, you fucking idiot.
No, that's.
What is sedition? Sedition is the act of inciting resistance, rebellion, or insurrection against a lawful government or established authority. Key elements versus treason. So treason, and the reason why it's not treason is because he's not siding with a foreign entity. He's just siding against the state. And so I did say sedition on purpose. I said that for a specific reason. So if two or more people conspire to overthrow the government by force, oppose its authority by force, prevent execution by laws by force, seize U.S. property by force, they can face up to 20 years in prison. So I think that Mayor Frey absolutely exercised and should be tried for sedition. I think he should. I think the fact that he had his police stand down, not help, and actively promoted and incited more riots, unrest, and turmoil against the federal government and against federal law, I think that's grounds for him to be tried for sedition. As by the definition that you can see. And you can look this up on Google. You want to try another definition. You want to try something else. That's totally fine, right? But at the end of the day, that's what's happening. It's not even debatable. Like, I know what sedition is. That's why I said it. That's it. Yeah, I mean, it's sad. Really. Why is he lying about your take on his subpoena? To farm sympathy and to look like a victim.
The funniest thing, like, he's gotten so his audience is like diminishing a little bit as of late, because like everything is anchored around Trump. So when Trump support, his audience is almost entirely European LARPers that
Really?
act as though they're MAGA.
Oh my god.
They're like gay little fucking dudes from.
They're gay little people in Europe. Why is it wrong to be gay in Europe? Isn't it? It's crazy how whenever these are the guys that are like. This is the reason why I think I might be the only person who's progressive on Twitch. I really am. Because I think I might be... What is this here diminishing? Is my channel doing well? I don't even know. Let me see. Is it diminishing? Like, I don't even... Like, as I said before, this is the first time I've seen my channel graph in... Let's see how long. So, Asmongold Shorts, so this is one channel that I'm doing. So it looks like monthly views gained. So we're going up and down. We're getting, 100 million views a month. That seems pretty good. Yeah, it seems like we're doing pretty well here, guys. Look at the daily. Holy shit. 201? Oh my god. Wait, that's my biggest month ever. Wait, so I'm having my biggest month ever on this channel. Oh my god. That's insane. Wow. And also, by the way, I do think that Twitch viewership has gone down. It's gone down for everybody. And do you want to know one of the reasons why? It's because nothing's happening. Nothing's happening, and I think that's a good thing. It's a relax, and hopefully Twitch is cracking down on viewbotting too. It is, and I think this is good as well. They should be doing that. I have never, ever based my existence or my popularity on Twitch. Never. Because the website's completely borked. I mean, Hasan yesterday had like 200,000 viewers, okay? Like, I guess Stavros has a lot of clout. He's really just that guy. And so, you know, brings him on, goes all the way up to 200K viewers, for sure, man, right? I mean, like, what are we doing here? So, am I really going to base it off of that? Why would I do that? And is this month also when he had forced, what is this year, forced vacation? Pull up Stavros data? I mean, I think he's a funny guy. He's just a fucking idiot. He's a fucking idiot. Like, look up the definition, look up what is due process. How is using the Insurrection Act? Like, do you really want people driving around doing donuts with a massive fire circle with machine guns? No, you don't want that. You might say, oh yeah, I think it's cool. Except for whenever they're outside your house at 4 a.m. and you're trying to sleep. Then you're going to want the police to be there. So that's it. Watch jump from 230K to 30K. No, well, Hasan stressed me out yesterday. He did. I was getting back. I was like, I got back home and I was like doing some other stuff. I got my lawn mowed. I did some yard work. I got my car washed. I fed the birds. You know, I did a bunch of like little fucking stupid things, right, yesterday. Because I was like, well, I have the day off already, so I might as well just, you know, do a few other, you know, daily quests or weekly quests, right? And so I open up Twitch and I see Hasan has like 200,000 views. I was like, oh my god, did they shoot him, right? Did they shoot Trump or something like this? I'm like, did I really miss another global event, right? Because like the last time that happened, I remember, like, I remember very clearly January 6th happened, and Hasan, I went to bed after, like, I think my stream ended early that day for some reason. I woke up, I saw Hasan had like 150,000 viewers, and I was like, I felt so stupid because I missed out on all of it, right? And so anytime that I see Hasan have a lot of viewers, I panic. And it's not because I'm worried that he's gonna have more viewers than me, it's that I'm worried that I missed something really important and he was live and I didn't know about it, right? And so now I'm missing out on big news. So he actually stressed me out yesterday because he had so many viewers. I was like, well, what the fuck is this? Like, did I miss something? No, it turns out he's just getting viewbotted. Yeah, she's getting viewbotted, right? And so this is the thing, right? And again, he didn't do that. I'm not blaming it on him. It's just what happened. And, but he bots 100K viewers. Well, good for him. These people cry all the time about following the law. Yeah. So it's just, yeah, stressed me out. As a matter of fact.
In the Netherlands who are like, yeah, we are MAGA.
Oh, man. Yeah, we are MAGA. What's wrong with that? What's wrong with that? Is Western culture, Westerns, and also, by the way, never forget the fact that Hasan went to China and he ran into my fans. Keep that in mind. Just, you know, just real quick, right? In case anybody doesn't know this, right? Someone got bought yesterday too. Who cares? Like, I mean, viewership on this website is such a fucking mirage. It is. It's so hard to tell. Twitch is changing their metrics constantly. Everybody's cheating. Everybody's viewbotting. Everybody's doing this. It's so cringe. Why do you think I moved over to making content centered around YouTube? It's because I knew this website was borked. It was. It's been borked. It's been borked for a long time. Hasan's racist. It's a German accent, not a Dutch one. He just insulted me. I know, it's disgusting, isn't it? He's so disgusting. What's the point of viewbotting? So you're higher up on the directory and more people see your channel. It's pretty simple. And then, like, you can make the perception that you're popular so you have other people collab with you, and it's like it's just basically a cycle of malicious compliance, right? Where everybody knows it's bullshit, but they just play along with it. There's a lot of streamers that are viewbotters, like, if you want to see if somebody has motion, you should look at places like Twitter, and you should look at places like YouTube. And really, I think YouTube is the best one, and I'll explain why YouTube is the best one. It's because YouTube, it's the hardest to bot without it being completely obvious, because botting your channel can have negative effects to an algorithm. So that's the reason why. So YouTube is probably the best instance. And like you look at the comments, etc., right? Neon strategy. Yeah, I like Neon, but he is a view botter, right? He's at least getting view botted. I think we know that. TikTok's by far the most botted social platform. Yeah, definitely. Alex Jones highlighted you as a glaze yesterday. No, I didn't know that actually. I actually somebody messaged me. I actually need to reply to them that was involved with that yesterday. I probably should have messaged him back. I met the guy randomly, like just out of nowhere, and really nice guy. I might be on their show soon, so we'll see what happens. And found you on YouTube. Want to see what you wanted to see you uncensored? Well, then stay on YouTube, right? You probably have more fans in Cuba than Hasan does. I mean, maybe, yeah.
Of Donald Trump.
That's so pathetic.
Yeah, they're all like racist Europeans.
Although that is true, I will say, I bumped into some people in Greece.
They're all racist Europeans.
Like told them I was American, and they were like, they were mad that I believed socialist stuff because they were like
Greeks are
they
fucking.
They were.
Yeah.
We'll watch it.
He just can't stop. He just can't stop. Jesus, guys. Is this a cope session? I know, it's so racist. Like, this is insane.
But it's true.
But it's true. And it's always, this is the thing, it's his friends always try to like, all right, wait a minute. You know you're going too far. He says, yeah, I know. Wait, you didn't let me finish.
They killed all the fucking communists. That's why.
Well, you know, there was a civil war. That is true, but
Yeah.
but like people do think America when they meet you, like conservatives in Europe are pumped.
Yeah.
And then when I start talking about how much I fucking didn't like Trump, they were like pissed at me.
Yeah.
They're like, "Fuck, dude, we thought we were gonna get to be racist."
But it's like
Yeah. I'd be disappointed too. It must suck. Yeah. Imagine you meet an American, but they turn out to be the same libtard that's ruining your country. It's the same, like, oh god, it's just another one of these from over there. Oh fuck. I thought we were gonna have some fun.
It's so strange because like, how cuck can he be? Trump is putting his fucking dick and balls all over you.
Dick and balls, sucking dicks. Like, these guys talk about dicks more than I do. That's hard to do.
Europe, like he's just like, I'm gonna invade, and there's nothing you can do about it. And
he's gonna invade Europe? What?
Guys are still like, that's good actually.
Well, they don't fucking.
We should be fucking slaves to America, which they are.
So Europe is a slave to America, but America is a slave to Israel. But Europe is also a slave to Israel. Okay, right. So anyway, how hard, bro? I guess so. So anyway, you know, he had to bring in his friends so they could like double team me and try to like make me look bad for thinking that people that are running around with machine guns and lighting things on fire in cars should get put in jail. Yeah, that's what I think. That's what I think. And, yeah, it's unfortunate to see. The Jimmys are rustled? I guess so. And, he's drunk? Let's not try to make it like it makes any sense. Are they drunk? I have no idea. It's just funny. But, anyway, I don't really, you know, I don't really take it personally. I just think it's funny. But, yeah, everything that I said was accurate and true and reasonable. Watch the Birdman video. Half of the video is about it not being AI in Street Fighter 4. Half of his video is AI in Street Fighter 4. Wow, I really don't even know what to say. What an interesting individual. Well, I'll have to go around and look at that probably later on today. Just ignore dumbass. Yeah, it's been going on for a while. And by the way, is Noah Samson using... Is he using a green screen of my room? That's my room. This is, that is, I know my room. That is my room. Like, let me see if I can pull this up. Look at this. He's in my, You know what really bothers me about this is that you had no problem taking my room and making it your room. You had no problem, but you know what's fucking disgusting about this? You got rid of the American flag out of everything, and then you added a Red Bull can. Wait, was there a Red Bull? Maybe there was a Red Bull can. Yeah, what about my American fucking flag? What happened to that? What a piece of shit. What an absolute piece of shit.
Does Hasan even know you're coming? Dude, that channel, one of these channels, there's a bunch of them, clip me like joking about texting Hasan. And like him being slow at replying. And they said, Noah Sampson begged for money and Hasan Piker brutally denies him.
Damn, that sucks. That's too bad. Wow. So he begged for money and then Hasan didn't want to give him money. Sounds a lot like Frogan and Caseytron and Denim and all the other ones, right? Yeah, I'm starting to notice a trend. Yeah, and again, I don't know whether this guy, like Ethan, is suing him. I have no idea why or anything else. Oh, here's Destiny about the same thing.
Spooky shit.
Oh, this is the clip. I have to show you this clip. Oh my God. Let me see if I can pull this up. Because after all of this, it is the most, like, insane self-report that you can possibly fucking make. Look at this. Failed left-wing grifters, I guess. Like, I don't know anything about the guy, so I can't be sure. I don't have anything really against him. I just don't know him. He seems like an idiot, but I don't want to make it personal. Where's the post? Find it? God damn it. Here it is. So this post has been getting quite popular. It has 3 million views now. Get ready.
I want to go to Cuba. Would you be down?
I fucking love Cuba.
Oh yeah, you'd be down?
Yeah, I filmed a documentary there once.
The Cuban government actually the Cuban government actually hit my contact from the embassy and told him that if the only thing stopping us from coming to Cuba was the consistent internet access, we can make it happen.
Yeah.
Not good. Not good at all. It's so over, it might be. Play it again? Okay.
Contact from the embassy hit the Cuban government actually hit my contact from the embassy and told him that if the only thing stopping us from coming to Cuba was the consistent internet access, we can make it happen.
Yeah, Cuba is sick.
Wait, the government reached out to you.
So yeah.
Is it over? Guys, is it over? Like, do you know what I really think the truth is? I think that it's not over. I think he's peacocking. I don't think the Cuban government reached out to him at all. I don't even think this happened. I think he's probably just saying this to make himself sound important. I think he's lying. I guess we're gonna find out, right? I don't know that, but maybe that's it. Could be right, yeah.
Of course. It's well, not reach out to me. There's there's a middleman there.
Okay.
Just keep digging, man. Just keep digging.
I had a doctor from Cuba. Cuba does this thing called medical missions. And they've been doing it since I believe like the 70s. And it's incredibly successful. They have a massive, very robust like medical program because they have to because they're under an incredible sanctions regime by the United States of America that the rest of the world thinks is abhorrent, except for America and Israel that keep consistently vetoing it over and over again. But this has created a...
Right, of course. And that's where he got the hair? I guess so. And so it's Israel. As always, the lies are endless. And I have a full doc on stuff we missed yesterday. Let me see if I can pull it up and find it. So I did find this to be very funny. It was extremely funny. Is the victim. So
the consistent internet access, we can make it happen.
Yeah, Cuba is sick.
Wait, like the government reached out to you.
So yeah, of course. It's
shouldn't have said that. You should not have said that. Like, he probably shouldn't have said that. He is his own star witness. His own star witness. Loudest slurping possible. Hasan still doesn't get it. The guy was trying to save him. I don't think that's true. I think Austin was just being obnoxious, and it just happened at the same time. I don't think he gives a shit about this. Like, yeah, he's political. He cares. But, like, I don't think that's really the reason. I think he was just being obnoxious. It is what it is, right? And what is this here? Hassan's lawyer. Oh, my God. Not a registered foreign agent. Yeah, he's going to jail. Oh, God. It's really bad. Austin, who's Austin? It's this guy. This is Austin. That's Will Neff. And I mean, like, I've known all these guys. They've been screaming forever, right? Like, I've known Austin since he was Raj, okay? So it goes back a long, long way. All the anti-Jew crap? Well, you can't forget about the Jews. The United States most recently redesignated Cuba as a state sponsor of terrorism on January 20th, 2025. Uh-oh, that's a year after Trump took office. Oh boy, January re-added by the Trump administration during its final days. Uh-oh. And then reinstated by President Trump again. And then, so yes, they are a state sponsor of terrorism. Well, I guess maybe that video is too. But anyway, let me scroll down and look at this here too. So where's defending themselves? Yeah, and is this the clip?
I filmed a documentary there once.
The Cuban government actually hit my contact from the embassy.
So this is on March 31st, 2025. So that means that if it was, let me get this straight. So if it was a state sponsor of terrorism on January 20th, and then you're messaging them theoretically within the last month, probably, I don't know, maybe not, then you would have been talking to a state sponsor for terror. Wow.
And told him that if the only thing stopping us from coming to Cuba was the consistent internet access, we can make it happen.
Yeah, Cuba is sick.
Wait, the government reached out to you.
So yeah, of course. It's well, not reached out to me. There's like there's a middleman there. Because I had a doctor from Cuba. Cuba does this thing called medical missions, and they've been doing it since I believe like the 70s. And it's incredibly successful. They have a massive, very robust like medical program because kind of they have to because they're under an incredible sanctions regime by the United States of America that the rest of the world thinks is abhorrent, except for America and Israel that keep consistently vetoing it over and over again. But this has created a major issue, obviously, where Cuba has basically had to like educate their own doctors, and because they have an abundance almost of doctors now.
Does anybody believe this?
That they have been sending their doctors out as like medical missions and also generating.
It's crazy how you think that that's the reason why they're doing it. So their own people are starving, but they're sending their own doctors out on medical missions. Yeah, because it's communist fucking propaganda. They're not sending them out because they care about people. If they cared about people, they'd help their own people. They're sending them out to do this as performances, so useful idiots will say, oh my God, look how great Cuba is. That's how do you? This is the most obvious goy trap that you can ever have. Like, how do you just got totally fucking hoodwinked by this? How does this happen? Oh my God. And anyway, it's just crazy for me to see this. It's overgoing, I know. And I'll see if there's any more of these here because it's been more. Oh God. And this might be the first time someone has turned a state's witness without actually being charged by anything.
I think that ultimately the target is probably Singham and his operation from PSL to Answer Coalition to Co-Pink, like anything that he has ever financed.
Bro, immediately just
and it's not new. It's been around for a while, but it's obviously
yeah, so the safe house, okay, so you need to go out into the woods, and, all right, so do you have a GPS? Okay, so the coordinates are, he's just explaining it. He's giving away the whole game.
it's held through regardless because, like, it's ridiculous, right? It's, like, totally fucking ridiculous to...
It's so ridiculous.
To try and you know... to try and stop, like, the political...
The missions, Cuban here, missions are number 1, performance, number 2, slave labor, and a way to get the regime to get millions of dollars while the doctors get paid peanuts. Number 3, the missions are used to expand the Cuban intelligence and export its revolution like they did in Venezuela. And you can see this guy is Cuban. His name is El Cuban Don. Like that, yeah, he's definitely Cuban.
Advocacy of an American citizen.
You can
right?
tell.
Roy Singham is an American citizen. He lives in China
Spanish.
now, and he's a centimillionaire. I think he like has almost $1 billion. Not sure how much money he has now, but like he's been a funding vehicle for a lot of like political, political movements in the country, like a lot of activism, and they hate that shit. Like the American government hates that shit, so they're trying to jam him up.
Yeah,
you know. They're trying to hit him on anything and everything they possibly can.
Quote replies are good. Let me see it. I'll pull it up and find it. He's free to go live in Cuba. Yeah, I have a feeling that one's not going to happen. Hasan, when the feds come up? Oh, God. Yeah, this is exactly what I was about. It was never just about one influencer's Cuba trip. It was about the Singham-linked ecosystem, the groups it funds, and the delegations it supports, and the political operations built around them. So you can look at all of these, right? Hasan, as your attorney, I remain you to remain... geez, isn't that what you're looking good, chat? You want names? I can name them. In fact, I will right now on stream. Most effective subpoena of all time. Piker opens up a single envelope, rats on his comrades. No, he hasn't even gotten the thing yet. He hasn't. It turns out PSL has what is this here? So it turns out PSL has a lot of Reddit moderators and therefore subreddits under its control. What is this? The right can't meme? Uh-oh. Wow. Are you telling me that Reddit is totally infiltrated with these people too? Oh my God, what a surprise. Who could have ever guessed? Jin Zedong, r/communism, Denver protests, send in the tanks, r/Marxist culture, r/late stage capitalism. Did this motherfucker really go on stream and admit that he's a foreign agent of the CCP? Wait until you hear about his personal friend David Adler. I don't even know who the hell that is. I took a piece of paper from him to admit that he's a foreign government asset with ties to an AstroTurf political activist group funded by billionaires. Not a good place to be in, right? Definitely not. And what is this here?
They have their own little fucking hug box where they're fantasizing about how, like, we got him. It's over. He's going to prison. Or he's terrified. He's scared. It's like, yeah, dude, I'm fucking... I've said it from the start. Okay, you kill me, you jail me. There's gonna be other people, you know. You're not gonna be able to stop the people from feeling the way that they do. You know, you're gonna have to concede on their demands at some point. It is what it is. You know, I personally still believe that the democratic process is perhaps the most successful method of dealing with discontent. But ultimately, people are frustrated. I'm only one guy, you know? I'm only one person. They have...
Man. Guys, it wasn't me. I'm just one guy. What do you mean? Oh, no. He's not explaining it, is he?
None of this is illegal, okay? As an American citizen, you can literally be in correspondence with individuals in another country the American restriction.
You are playing games again. You are playing games again. Again and again. That's not what people are saying. Nobody is saying that. Nobody ever said that. You're just making it up. Again, why is it so hard to just engage with what's being discussed? Oh my God.
On this stuff are fucking idiotic. I have a journalism visa. What the fuck are you talking about?
Sure hope it works.
And what's really funny about it is that every single media outlet that goes to Cuba does this as well. CNN, Al Jazeera,
Jesus.
ABC, fucking Fox News. Every goddamn American news outlet.
Did they go to Cuba and then hang out with a bunch of people and then go and give money out to all the locals? Like, I don't know if that's really the same thing. Did he follow all of the rules? I don't know. I have no idea what the rules are. If I had to guess, the answer is no. If I had to guess, I don't know. But, you know, like, if I had to guess, that's what I would be.
Line. Speaking of terrorism and speaking of things that are illegal, I will be interviewing a Cuban doctor tomorrow, straight out of Cuba, as a matter of fact. So we've been working on lining that up to talk specifically about the Marco Rubio statement about how countries that allow Cuban doctors to come and help them out will be considered on a sanctions list.
Yes.
Will be sanctioned.
Yes, because they understand that the Cuban doctors doing that are just doing it to spread communism and to spread their influence, and it's all PR. I mean, it's kind of obvious, right? It's pretty obvious. You can see that. Yeah, if you go to journalism and do leisure activities, that's illegal. It might be.
Potentially. So, you know, just to expose the insanity of this current administration, I am once again going to lean into how psychotic they are behaving.
Well, yeah, that's great.
What? If you don't consider yourself a liberal, then what do you consider yourself, a centrist? You're more progressive than more liberals? What are you talking about? I'm not a liberal because I am way to the left of
Okay. And so anyway, another Chad argument from last year. I don't care. He's saying he's going to break the law internationally now. I have no idea. He LARPed too close to the sun. Yeah, this is definitely not a good look. It is not a good look at all. And right now, I feel like, 6 special interest Chinese nationals wearing camouflage apprehended near Eagle Pass in Texas. Holy fucking shit. And anyway, yeah, there it is. I don't know whether he's going to go to jail. And also, keep this in mind. I have never advocated for him to go to jail for this or anything else. I don't know if he broke the law or not. What he's saying and what my layman's understanding of the law is seems like he might have done something wrong. It seems very clearly something probably was done wrong. But I don't know that, and everybody deserves a presumption of innocence. So, we'll have to wait and see. But it doesn't look good.